In the World Wide Web, the nonsensical and illogical comments of the underworld are hunted by the detectives of the Dusty Comments email crime unit. These are their stories.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are not, I promise you, you are not ready for this video. And y'all know that I've been giving Umar Johnson a lot of headaches over this school that he's supposed to be starting. I mean, he's jumping from podcast to podcast. Now he went and became a citizen of Guyana, all that kind of stuff, like everything but starting the school. Everything but starting the school. Today, a video dropped, and I'm going to go on a limb and say this has now totally cratered Umar Johnson's credibility. Now, I'm sure there are going to be some people that still believe in him and blah, 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 but I guarantee they're not going to send him any more money. This right here has totally ruined his credibility. There's no more credibility available. You just look around, look under everything. There is no credibility. Where's the credibility? It is no longer in the building. What am I talking about? Umar Johnson is going to be starting his own 20v1. What? Wait, hold on, Jason. You got to be kidding. I saw that on the thumbnail, but you made that up, my guy. You made that up, Jason. He didn't really say that. Yes, he did. If you're not familiar with this 20v1, it's this horrible trend that has popped up where you get 20 models, usually in the OF field or adult entertainment field, and they vie for the dating attention of usually a rapper or some male. And there's women 20v1, there are men 20v1. There's also akin to the pop the balloon, where you're just, it's kind of like speed dating, but ghetto speed dating, right? There's nothing good that comes out of it. There's nothing good that has come out of it. And sadly, the highly melanated population has just latched onto this and they're holding on to it for dear life. And it's a blight. It's a blight on the Black community. I'm just going to say it like that. It's a blight. It's a horrible representation of what dating should be like, male-female relationships, overcoming obstacles, all that kind of jazz. Because again, you're just looking at this person and it's horrible. So the idea, the notion that Umar Johnson is now starting his own 20v1 has to be the high watermark of insanity. I can't honestly believe what we're about to watch, but we got to watch this. And shout out to the live chat already jumping up in here. I see you, Rick. Good to see you. You ain't ready for this compassion. You ain't even ready. You are not built for this clownery today. What's going on, Marshall? The plug. Good to see you, my friend. Hey to you, my brother. Grace and peace. All right. I'm telling you, I'm embarrassed. I was literally trying to edit the video and I just said, forget it. We just gonna do this live because it is so ridiculous. I cannot believe that Umar Johnson is doing this. Now, let me also add that the school is not done. So he's doing this in lieu of the school. Okay. And you will hear his attention is not on that Delaware community. So everybody that keeps coming at me about, well, he's going to start that school. Blah, blah, blah. Where's your school? Hey, this dude isn't even in Delaware. This dude is hopping and bipping and bopping and all over America. I mean, he literally talks about taking this on the road. He's going everywhere with this 20v1 and Umar Johnson. But what about the school, though? What about the school and the people that have given money to support your school, Umar? I'm telling you, if this dude still has credibility after this, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. This has got to be the kryptonite to credibility right here. But let me bring it in because I think some of y'all don't believe what I'm talking about. Y'all think I'm making this up.
Want me to talk? I haven't.
All right. So first of all, we see that that's Umar Johnson. All right. I don't know where he's at. It sounds like he's in a coffee shop or something. It's kind of interesting because, I'm kind of wondering, well, why are you not at your school? But I digress. Let's just leave it alone, Jason. Don't go there. Watch this.
Announcement. This is your big brother King Kong consciousness. I have an announcement. I will be doing my own 20 versus 1. I will pre-screen the candidates. They must be Black female entrepreneurs. They must be black female entrepreneurs. 20 queens. You must be politically intelligent. All natural hair. All natural body. I'm not going to limit it to 5'5" thick in the thighs. I'm not going to limit it to 5'5" thick in the thighs. Any African sister from anywhere in the world.
Okay, I know, because y'all are like, wait, hold on. Let's slow this down a little bit, Jason. Yeah, he's literally saying this. He wants to do a dating show. This is the man that has 2 baby mamas, 2 children out of wedlock. That he's not married to either of those women. He is supposedly starting a school. And allegedly, remember, because a lot of people, I got a lot of pushback when I call into conflict his actual work. Because a lot of people say, well, he says he's a school psychologist. And I said, well, have you ever seen him at a school? Have you ever seen him actually working on his craft? You never have. I don't believe that he actually is a school psychiatrist or psychologist or whatever he wants to say. And I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. But I've never seen a parent come and say, he helped my child get off of ADHD medicine. He helped my child get out of behavior disability courses. He kept my kid from going to juvenile. Nothing. If he's done these things, where is the support? Where are the receipts? But I do see him sitting at the Starbucks. I do see him sitting at Panera Bread talking. But where is the evidence? So again, the people that keep supporting Umar Johnson, that's the decision that you make. But you're not making that decision based on rational thought. If you see it raining outside and the wind is going sideways, you would make the decision to either not go outside because you don't want to get wet, or you're going to put on a raincoat, umbrella, galoshes, and such of that nature. Because you're looking at the evidence and you're making a decision. What evidence do you have that this man is doing any of the stuff that he said? Anything. I'm talking about the school psychologist, the starting of the school, fill in the blank. Where is your evidence that he's done any of this stuff? I'm just asking. I'm just here. But y'all got to finish hearing this. So let's go.
Can be in the 20 verses 1 if she has natural hair, all natural body, natural eyelashes, politically conscious, and she is an entrepreneur. We're going to do the first 20 verses 1.
Okay, hold on. So what I want you to do in the chat is listen to all of these cities that he rattles off. Listen to the number of cities that he rattles off and tell me how he's going to be opening up a school this year, 2025. And again, come at me and bring me all the smoke. I'm open to it. But help me understand how you're opening up a school. Because remember, the new school year starts in August. Okay. So you should be having, everything should be lined up. Staff should be getting in place, furniture being delivered, books are in place, all that kind of good jazz. Listen to what he's going to tell you, and you tell me that this man's going to open up a school in 2025. I'll wait.
And if it goes well, we're going to take it on the road. I think Baltimore or Houston will get the first 20 verses 1. Maybe New York City. Maybe Baltimore, Houston, maybe Chicago, maybe Detroit. Maybe Oakland, maybe Phoenix, maybe St. Louis, maybe Memphis. 20 verses 1, minimum age, I'm going to cut it at 28. 28 will be the minimum age. 20 verses 1, business casual dress, no jeans, no sneakers. Ladies, I need you classy. We putting black women back on the throne. Dr. Umar's 20 verses 1 is putting black women back on the throne. What do I think about tattoos? Tattoos are going to be tough. Tattoos are going to be tough. I don't really want to discriminate against a sister.
You know what else is tough, Umar? Starting a school. Starting a school. That's pretty difficult. That's pretty difficult. Ask King Randall. King Randall started a school. That's the guy that you actually took money from when he invited you to come speak and you didn't come. Yeah, ask that guy. He knows what it's like and what it costs to start a school. I'm just saying. I digress.
For the tattoo, I tell you what, this is what we'll do on the tattoos. This is what we'll do on the tattoos. This is what we'll do on the tattoo. If the tattoo says Dr. Papa, you can keep it. If the tattoo says Dr. Papa, you can keep it. If the tattoo says King Kong Alicious, you can keep it. They have to cover up the tattoos. I'm not going to discriminate based on tattoos. I'm not going to do that. Unless it is a tattoo of a colonizer. If it's a tattoo of a colonizer, you will be disqualified. If you have a CEO on your body, black woman, if you have a C.
Okay, he just said CEO. I've never heard this one before. Do y'all know what CEO stands for? And not Chief Executive Officer. He says CEO. Do you know what CEO stands for in this dude's mind? This dude is wild. He spends a lot of time. He could be a great stand-up comedian. I will say that. He could probably be a pretty good stand-up comedian. Oh, the repeats are savage. Oh my goodness, the repeats are insane. Right. What is the C? Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all are not prepared for this. I had never heard him say this before. And I've heard quite a bit. I have to admit, I've heard quite a bit of this. You are not ready. He's naturally funny. Because the thing is, I'm like, wait, you actually think this is serious though? That would be hilarious to me. I think he would be a great stand-up improv comedian. I think he would. I think he would be a pretty good comedian. He's missing out on his real calling because his calling is not starting a school. Okay. Are y'all ready? Y'all are not ready for this. Let's go.
CEO on your body. Colonizer, enslaver, oppressor. If you have a white Jesus, disqualified. Disqualified.
What?
White Christ, disqualified. You have to send in photos and a bio. A photo and a bio. Photos and a bio. One of your parents must be biologically and psychologically black.
Wait, hold on.
One of your parents.
I have to admit, this is the part I've not gotten this far. So everything now is, I almost passed out at CEO. I'm not going to lie. At CEO, I almost passed out. Wait, your parents must be psychologically black? What in the world? What in the made up? What? Umar Johnson, yo, for real. Look, my name is Jason, dearwokec@gmail.com. Email management. If you are a supporter of Umar Johnson after this video, I don't know what else to say. I really, truly don't know what to say. The dude is crazy. And there's rumor. There's rumor because he's a member of the Black conscious community. You know, Black conscious community has zero issue with multiple wives. No issue, no problem with that at all. So the idea and the notion is that maybe he's trying to start like an S cult or a situation like that where he's surrounded by a harem of women that he just partakes in. Am I going too far? I don't know. I don't fully know what his intentions are. What I do know is that school ain't opened up, and watch Catch Me Outside for that. Let's go.
No transformers. Absolutely no transformers. Biological women, organic body, organic hair, all natural women, all natural body, all no transformers. There will be a background check.
Will there be a background check on your school, though? I'm just wondering. Is there a background check on your school, Umar? This guy has got to be, I'm sorry. I was watching this. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This has got to be a joke. 20v1, that is insane. That's nasty work.
You must send in enough photos that show me what you look like. Everything stays confidential. And a 2-page bio. 1 or 2-page bio. I will choose 20 queens. You must be an entrepreneur. All natural hair, all natural body. Biological women. Politically conscious. I will be on the Joe Budden podcast Tuesday. The Joe Budden podcast.
Shame on you, Joe Budden. Shame on Joe Budden. He came on there last time, acted a fool. I got a lot of good content off of there. Joe Budden, you do not need, and I'm being for real, Joe Budden does not need somebody that is this depraved in their mind on his channel at this point. Joe Budden has got some problems going on himself. He don't need to have this dude on his channel, but oh well.
Podcast Tuesday. The Joe Budden podcast Tuesday.
When is the first PTA meeting? That's what I want to know. When is the first all staff meeting for your school? That's what I want to know. I told y'all, he just bopping from podcast to podcast because that's a new come up. I mean, you can exact a pretty nice fee. I'm sure he probably, no joke. I bet you Umar Johnson's probably getting paid about $3,000 plus to be on a podcast. Absolutely. Just think about it. It's a new come up. It's a new way of making an income. If you're bopping from podcast to podcast, I've seen him as much as 3 podcasts in a week. And that's only the ones that I noticed and found. So let me just use my cheap math. That's almost $10,000 in a week. And I'm sure he probably charges more. But $3,000, I mean, yeah, that's a new come up. So if you're on the Joe Budden podcast, if you're on the Breakfast Club, if you're on this, yeah, you're making money. Please be not deceived.
Part 2, Ifa Tunde's return. Joe Budden podcast Tuesday. Part 2, Ifa Tunde's return.
I don't even know what that even means.
You may not be an OnlyFans account holder. If you are an OnlyFans account holder, you cannot be in my 20 verses 1. You cannot be, if you are an OnlyFans account holder, you cannot be married. Well,
what? Hold on, wait. Wait up. I was about to stop for the OF comment, but raise your hand if you really believe that he's going to hold back an OF fan, an OF model that wants to come on the show. Raise your hand in the chat. But wait, he's like pondering the idea of the person being married. Hold on. Okay, we got backed up just a little smidgen, Jason. This guy is completely insane.
Account holder. If you are an OnlyFans account holder, you cannot be in my 20 verses 1. You cannot be, if you are an OnlyFans account holder, you cannot be married. Well,
what the heck?
Keep it single. Cannot be married or in a relationship. Keep it single.
All right. At least he made one good decision. Wow.
Butter almond, butter pecan, sweet brown sugar, light brown sugar, dark brown sugar, pina colada, African vanilla, butterscotch, warm peanut butter, nutmeg, pistachio, agave, mahogany, gold, copper, lemon, chocolate, fudge.
Oh my gosh. Does he look same to y'all?
5'5", super thick in the thighs. Tickets will be on sale for the public. In the daytime will be the 20 versus 1. Tickets on sale for the public. Evening will be a black town hall conversation on the state of black love.
Y'all, come on now. Can we agree as people with just two brain cells that are like close to one another and rub against one another? Can we agree that maybe, just maybe, we should stop taking advice from people that are not in the field or craft that they're giving advice? Can we make that can we make that great again? Like actual practitioners, let's make practitioners of their craft great again. How about that? Why are you taking advice from Umar Johnson? The man just literally did a speed dating on stage. Then he gonna talk about the state of black love? Y'all, let's stop this. Let's stop. Let's not. And this is another thing. Okay. You just heard him describe those women. And I heard somebody say it in the chat right here. They say he must be hungry. Even here, he licking his lips. He looks, where is it? He over here looking hungry. There you go. Yeah. You do know that the alleged school that he is supposed to be starting is for boys, right? And he would be the principal, the headmaster of the school. Do you think that our well-melanated little boys need to be around a man that's behaving like this? I'm just wondering, just asking questions. I'm just asking questions, y'all. This guy is out of pocket. Okay, we got to get this done. Yeah. I remember he was trying to link up with Sukiana, which is she that was a young lady of let's say questionable background. Let's go.
Black town hall conversation on the state of black love in the evening. It's going to be a beautiful event. All of the 20 sisters will have a table with their entrepreneurial products. Multiple flavors, multiple colors, multiple curves. Multiple flavors, multiple colors, multiple curves. Multiple flavors, multiple colors, multiple curves.
What are you talking about?
Business casual, African casual, no hoochie mama hood rat dress. Business casual or African. Dr. Umar reinvents 20 versus 1. We putting black women on the throne. After party. We need an after party location in Baltimore. We need an after party location in Chicago. We need an after party location in Atlanta. We need an after party location in Houston. We need an after party location in Boston. We need an after party location in Oakland. We need an after party location in Sacramento, Memphis, Kansas City, Nashville. Turn up or turn out. Turn up or turn out. King Kong consciousness.
Yo, Manny, get out of here. You got to go in 0-second timeout. He tried to get something strange for sure. Yeah, that's how he views women. That's how he views women. Is like a food product. I'm sorry. They're a commodity to him. So the standards that he's proposing, I don't expect those standards to even be make it to the application if that even happened. Very much so. He very much sounds like him. And I'll have to find the video of why he repeats himself. I have it somewhere. I'm not really good with cataloging all my videos when I download them. But there is a video where he explains why he repeats himself, and it is as crazy as you think it probably is. So whatever crazy you think it is, you're right. What? Hey, Bill. Wait, Bill. You're not open to 20 versus 1 with Umar Johnson, Dr. Umar? Come on, you got to open up your consciousness, open up the third eye to be able to realize what he's talking about. He's crazy. Y'all, let's get done with this.
Should we make the sisters wear African clothes? Should we make the sisters wear African clothes? What do y'all think? I think we're going to make them wear African clothes. You must wear African clothes. You must wear African clothes.
What does that even mean, though? Is he in the library? Where is he?
20 versus 1. You must be at least 28 in order to apply. Photos and 1 or 2 page bio.
Why? Why? Okay, for real though. Umar Johnson is a man with no job, no business acumen whatsoever. I'm sorry. I'm surprised he hasn't told y'all to hit the Cash App already. He's at the airport. What is he doing at the airport? But you know what he's not doing? Starting at school. That's what he's not doing. He's not vetting any teachers. You know what he's not doing? Going through some curriculum. You know what he's not doing? Getting those tiles moved in that ratchet building that he's in. This dude is crazy. He's always, because you know why? Because he's always going somewhere. But how's he starting to school? That's what everybody keep coming at me saying I'm wrong for calling him out. But I'm like, how's he starting a school when he's never there? How does that work? I would love to know, how do you start a school and you yourself are not there at said school? Getting furniture, getting your administration team in place. Anything. I mean, there are so many things, drop dead dates. And again, he said it's going to start in this year, 2025. So I'm assuming he means the next school year, 25-26 school year. That starts in August. I know we're in January, but you blink your eyes and we're going to be at August. I got a senior in high school and she keeps sending me all of the stuff that she's got to do. And literally, I looked up and almost with tears in my eyes because she sent me the day that she's going away to school. And I'm like, I got all this stuff to do before then. I'm not going to be ready. I'm not going to be emotionally ready for her to drive away or get on the plane and go away. I am not going to be ready for that. So how are you going to start this school? I'm just asking a serious question here.
Maybe we cut it at 30. Should we cut it at 30? I don't want to shortchange the young queen. Should we cut it at 30?
Hey there.
My daughter 22. No, thank you. You can't be in it, sister. My daughter 22. That's called child molestation. Cut it at 30. Okay, we're going to cut it at 30.
Hold on, wait. His daughter is 22? Umar Johnson has a 22-year-old daughter. Okay, so your 22-year-old daughter is watching her. I think Umar Johnson's probably north of 42. Easily, right? But let's just say 40 for easy math. She's watching her dad bebop around airports, going from podcast to podcast to podcast, talking about all kinds of stuff. And stuff that she and her cohort talk about. Because that 20v1 is not for adults. That's not for grown folk. That is for children. That is for, and I'm using the word children tongue in cheek. So they're watching you behave like a child. My goodness, in the morning.
Sister said cut it at 30. Maybe 29. We might do 29. Y'all gonna get to vote on the 20 versus 1. It won't just be me. When you check in, you're going to get a stack of numbers 1 to 10. And we're going to ask the audience, what do you think about this sister? And you will rate her. You will help Dr. Umar choose the winners. The audience will participate. The audience will vote. 20 versus 1, featuring King Kong consciousness.
You can tell. Okay, just watching this, you can tell he has not thought of this. He's literally freestyling this, and maybe he's doing it as like a journal or like a record of it because he's just talking about it. I don't think he's actually thought this out. I think he's literally just freestyling. Like this, oh yeah, hey, this idea, I want to get on here and talk about it. This is crazy. It is so weird. And if you're saying that he's 50, so he's my age. If he's 50, that's actually worse. I'm sorry. That was not, I would have much rather him be 40. Because I'm going to tell you emphatically then, I know he dying that beard, but Beijing in the building, Beijing in the house. So that's where I should have
I haven't started yet, right, brother?
I should clip this out. Oh well.
Yes, sir. Peace, King. Good to see you, man. Yes, sir.
You see that gray in his beard? You see the gray on his cheeks?
Yes, sir. How you doing? Yes, I am. How you doing, young brother? Appreciate the love, bro.
You live right now?
Yes, sir.
Bro, you from Ghana?
I'm from Philadelphia, but I'm a citizen of Ghana.
Yeah, that's right.
I have ancestry there, too. So you were born there?
No, my mom was, and then they moved out here.
Okay, when the last time you been?
Like 4 years ago.
4 years ago. It's time for you to get on back.
I'm trying to go back next December, man. Can I get a picture?
Sure, let's do it. Where you based at? You Philly?
Nah, I live in Oregon, Portland, Oregon.
You in Portland? I ain't been to Portland in a minute.
Man, you gotta hit it up, bro.
Take my number.
All
Then we
bet.
do the shot.
All right.
215.
Oh no, I didn't
989.
get his number. Whoa.
9858.
I don't want him to give out the brother number.
I need you to find a spot out there. Portland is always tough
All right, bet.
because we don't own too much. You know what I
I'll
mean?
let you know.
Okay.
My ears. Like, you know, yeah.
Let us know. You can have us do the self.
All right, so but he wants to go to Portland, but he is not trying to start this school. I wanted somebody to run up on him and ask him about that school. That's what needs to happen.
I'm gonna get you on Insta too. I'm gonna message you.
Okay, hit me up.
I
got you.
Very good catch. Black Anonymous, you are right on the money.
20 versus 1. Ifa Tunde puts the black woman back on the throne.
How does 20 women vying for your attention put black women on the throne? I don't even understand his role. I don't even understand his game is played. This doesn't even make sense. Like, how does that work?
Where she belongs. In fact, I don't think we let nobody in unless you dress like an African. I don't think nobody getting in unless you dress like an
He
African.
just freestyling. He just making up stuff.
I don't think nobody getting in unless you dress like an African.
What does that mean?
Oh yes, any sister who has bunny hopped cannot apply to be in my 20 versus 1.
What?
No sisters, if you have bunny hopped, no. 0 experience with Neanderthal DNA or any other DNA. Rice, ice, spice, sand, or salsa. You are disqualified.
Okay, this is so insane. Real quick before he gets in. So Malika said what? So this dude is trying to do that 20 versus 1 I'm sure you've seen it very much. Another form of it is that pop the balloon, where you got 20 people and they're 20 women and they're all vying for one guy's attention. It's kind of like speed dating, ghetto speed dating, right? So he's going to start a 20v1 according to him. So it's 20 versus Umar Johnson, right? And I am just floored that he is really talking about this openly. This is something that you think in your mind and then repent and ask God to forgive you for thinking this crazy thought. But he's actually not only saying it, he's putting it out there in the world for people to judge. And I'm going to do it. Let's go. This is disgusting. Oh, it's so much. Melinda, if you've not heard Umar Johnson, I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody. This is your first introduction to this clown. He is a complete and total disgusting, horrible guy. And I only make fun of him because he's so ridiculous. And his people keep coming in my live chat or keep coming in my comment section. And so I told him, I said, hey, y'all keep coming over here saying stuff to me. I'm going to drop another video on him. And I'll just do another video and another. I don't care. He is a grifter. And the worst part about it is he's built up this idea, this notion that he's starting a school. You saw the video, the last video I dropped on him. He's starting this school for Black boys. And he's bought these two really dilapidated buildings in Delaware. And he's doing nothing to move the game forward as it relates to school. But it's been better than 12 years since he started collecting money for this thing. So that's why I keep dunking on him. I think he's ridiculous. And I think he's gross. He's just out of pocket. And people need to stop supporting him. So therefore, I am going to do my best to make fun of him.
I'm coming to Brazil to do 20 versus 1. Where my Brazilian...
This dude, now he's going to Brazil. Now he's going international with this foolishness. He hasn't even gotten it off the ground yet. But he's going to go to Brazil.
African sisters at? Where my Costa Rica African sisters at? Where my Surinamese African sisters at? Where my Guyanese African sisters at? It's gonna go crazy when I bring 20 versus 1 to Jamaica.
No, it's not. It's going to be just as dumb as anywhere else. I believe, well, the history of the buildings that he secured, they were a charter school that really struggled in Delaware. Charter schools seem like a good idea when you put them on paper, but you still got to reach some standards. And the school itself struggled. I don't remember the name of it was something academy. I want to say Mark Phillip Academy or something of that nature. And they really struggled, but they had a good idea. I did a little bit of research. It seemed like they had a good idea, but needless to say, so the building sat empty for quite some time. I personally believe the county, the city said, oh, we got somebody who wants to buy these buildings and we'll let them buy these buildings so we can at least start collecting some revenue, AKA taxes off of these properties that are just sitting abandoned and empty. That's what I think happened. I think they sold them to him and of course, he's going to go and grift off of it. And that's what I think ended up happening, in my opinion. But let us finish up. We're almost done.
What's going to happen when I bring 20 versus 1 to Jamaica, Bahamas, Bermuda? Where my Australian queens at? We're going to do a 20 versus 1 in Brisbane.
Not
a
all
20 versus 1 in Sydney. A 20 versus 1 in Melbourne. Where my London queens at? Where my British African queens at? 20 versus 1 in Brixton. 20 versus 1 in Luton. 20 versus 1 in Manchester.
This dude is out of control. This guy is out of his mind. Wow. He goes to land down under?
I gotta come to Ghana. Ghana is home. Ghana is home. We gotta do 20 versus 1 in Ghana. My Elmina queens. My Volta region queens, my Ashanti queens, my Ga queens. Almond milk, chocolate milk, cashew milk, oat milk, caramel milk.
Some of those words don't even make sense. I'm just going to tell you that real quick. I hate to rain on your parade inside the airport, Umar, or Jermaine Shoemake, whatever the proper name is. Sir, that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. What's caramel milk for real? Like, what are we talking about here, guy? Y'all pray for this man. This man is lost.
Butter pecan milk, butter almond milk.
What is that? This man is hurt. He's hurt.
My Angolan queens. I'm supposed to be in Angola this summer. Latina African queens. I need to go to Puerto Rico and do a Puerto Rican African 20 versus 1.
I'm sorry. If he's going to be in Angola this summer, you know good and well that school ain't starting this fall. Y'all, come on, man. This dude. I'm only doing this because I need this to be memorialized that this man is not going to start that school. So the people that be hitting the Cash App, hit the Cash App, and he's, all that kind of dumb stuff. The people that support this he's playing in your face. He's playing in your face. He's not playing in our faces. We're just here making fun of him. I'm just laughing at him like this dude is ridiculous. My name is Jason, dearwokec@gmail.com. I'm just making fun of the fact that this man is playing in your face. You over here fighting and arguing. Look at any of my videos. You see people in there supporting him. Where's your school at? And all this other stuff like that. He's going to start a school. When? Between his trip to Puerto Rico and his trip to Australia or Manchester and Jamaica? When is he going to be able to do this? I'm just wondering, asking questions. And he playing in your face. We're almost done.
Do I need to come to Cuba?
Now you go to Cuba.
And do a Cuban African 20 versus 1? Well, I can't go to Dominican Republic because everybody got a BBL. Where my Dominican Republic African queens at? I heard everybody in the DR got a BBL, a big blueberry lemonade. They said everybody.
Okay, I got to stop because somebody has pointed this out and I didn't. Thank you so much, Black Anonymous. I don't know who you are. You're anonymous and you're Black. You're Black Anonymous, but salute to you. He does equate everything to food. I didn't pay attention to it fully until just now. Like everything is food. That's weird. That's just strange, man. Like, no, I don't think it's going to even open in 2025, 2020, 2050. It's not going to even open up then because he doesn't care. I don't think I think eventually he's going to leave the United States and move to Ghana and just kind of hold out and start his little S cult there. But yeah, he's always equating things to food. That is so wild. That is so weird. Okay, let's get done, Jason.
The Dominican Republic has a big blueberry lemonade. My Italian African queens?
Now it's Italian. My gosh.
You will have to rent out the Vatican and do the 20 versus 1 in the Vatican. Get the Pope on the phone.
Oh, my goodness.
Tell him we coming to get all of our stolen artwork out of the basement of the Vatican. I said, get the Pope on the phone. We coming to get all of Africa's stolen wealth and art out of the basement of the Vatican.
Okay.
This will be the real life 300. And I'm the Black Leonidas.
What are you talking about? Get some help, man. Y'all know he flies Spirit. Y'all know he flies Spirit Airlines. Italian says, stop. All right, that is that's the end of it. Yo. He just be making up stuff, man. He's just making it up. So whenever he's like using, there's an acronym like CEO, he comes up with some term. So you know what BBL stands for. So he's said what he said, a big blueberry lemonade. There you go. And he just be making up stuff. Umar's hungry and thirsty. Yo, I just wanted to do this. I saw the video and I was like, oh, I have got to. I must get out here and put this out here. Umar Johnson is playing in your face. Okay. If you are somebody that supports Umar Johnson, please email management. Let management know that you are a supporter of Umar Johnson and you believe that that school is going to start. I'm going to put all of my chips on school not starting. I'll let you have the 20v1. You can have the podcast. I'll let you have all of those. Show me the school opening up. And I've said it before, I will donate $100 to the school as soon as that school opens up day one when students walk in the door. If it happens. Now, granted, I don't want to have to put it in my will that like my great-grandchildren have to do it, because great-granddad, dear Will Christian said, oh, whatever. It has to open up. It has to be students in the building, not just you got, you painted the gymnasium and put some chairs in there. So now you got no. I want the school open. I'll donate $100 to it. You know why I'm confident in that? Because it'll never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. There will be no child educated. No child will be left behind because no child will ever have to worry about getting there. That's why no child will be left behind because there won't be any children there ever. Period. End of discussion. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And let's do this again real soon. And until then, everybody, grace and peace. See you soon.
Hit that like for deal with Christian. Yo, for deal with Christian. Smash that bell. For DWC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian. For deal with Christian. Smash that bell. For DWC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian.